Is the 2025 Dacia Duster actually a bargain, or is it just a budget trap hiding behind a pretty face? Most reviewers only drive this car for an hour, but today, we are looking at the cold, hard truth of what happens after you've lived with it for months. These are the top 10 problems that 2025 Dacia Duster owners are facing in the real world. Welcome to Supercar. If you want the honest truth about the world's most popular cars, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. You might love the rugged new look, but your hands might tell a different story after a few weeks of driving. Starting our list at number 1, the interior starts to feel cheap faster than expected. In the showroom, the recycled materials and sharp design look revolutionary. But in daily use, those hard-touch surfaces become your constant companions. You'll notice that the door plastics scratch easily and the tough finish starts to feel a bit hollow. The initial excitement of the redesign quickly fades when you realize where Dacia saved money to keep that price point low. It's easy to ignore a little hum during a test drive, but try living with it on a 3-hour motorway stretch. Coming in at number 2, more road and wind noise than you noticed at first. On short city hops, the Duster is perfectly acceptable. However, at highway speeds, the lack of premium sound insulation becomes a major talking point. Literally, because you'll have to raise your voice to talk to your passengers. The wind whistles around the A-pillars and the tire roar is much more intrusive than you'd find in a slightly more expensive competitor. Don't let the sharp styling fool you into thinking this is a performance SUV. Number 3. The engine feels underpowered in real traffic. While the hybrid and turbo engines look great on a spec sheet, they struggle when life gets heavy. If you have a car full of kids and luggage, or if you're trying to merge onto a fast-moving highway, you'll find yourself flooring the pedal just to keep up. That effortless power you want for overtaking simply isn't there, making the driving experience feel more like a workout. We all buy a Dacia to save money, but, the pump might hold a different reality than the brochure. Number 4. Fuel consumption isn't always as low as advertised. Dacia's official figures are achieved in perfect conditions. In the real world, filled with traffic jams, hills, and heavy air conditioning use, those numbers climb. Owners are reporting that to get the car moving at a decent pace, they have to work the engine so hard that any eco-benefits are quickly canceled out, leading to more frequent trips to the gas station than expected. We live in a world of instant response smartphones, which honestly makes a laggy car screen feel like a huge step backward. Number 5. The infotainment system can feel slow and outdated. It's functional, sure, but it's not fast. You'll often find yourself tapping an icon twice because the system didn't register the first touch immediately. Compared to the snappy screens found in some of the newer Chinese or Korean competitors, the Duster's interface feels like it's running on old hardware, which can be a daily frustration when you just want to set your GPS and go. You'd expect an SUV with off-road DNA to soak up every bump, but the reality is a bit firmer. Number 6. Ride comfort drops on rough city roads. Because the suspension is built to be durable and handle heavy loads, it lacks the plush feeling you might expect. When you hit a pothole or a sharp speed bump in the city, the impact is felt throughout the cabin. It's a stiff setup that reminds you every single day that this car was built for utility first and luxury a distant second. The entry-level price is legendary, but what you actually get for that price might surprise you in the wrong way. Number 7. Basic safety features are missing in lower trims. Dacia is, honestly, masters of the starting at price. But to get that number, they strip the car of the tech many consider essential in 2025. If you want the full suite of driver assistance and safety monitors, you are forced into the higher, more expensive trims, which quickly pushes the Duster's price into the territory of much more refined vehicles. If you're the driver, you're fine, but your passengers in the back might have a different opinion. Number 8. Rear seat comfort on long drives. the rear bench is quite flat and lacks the ergonomic support needed for long-distance travel. There's enough room, but the quality of the seating means that after 2 hours on the road, your rear seat passengers will be begging for a stretch break. It's a space designed for short commutes, not across-the-country adventures. It starts with a tiny click, then a rattle, and soon it's all you can hear. Number 9. Small annoying noises appear over time. As the car settles in and the miles climb, the build quality begins to reveal its secrets. Owners have reported minor rattles coming from the door seals or the dashboard assembly. In a more expensive car, these would be fixed under a premium warranty, but in a Duster, they are often just part of the character of owning a budget vehicle, though they can drive a perfectionist crazy. Everyone tells you that Dacias hold their value like gold, but don't count your profit just yet. Number 10. Resale expectations can be unrealistic. Yes, the Duster is in high demand, but the market is also becoming crowded with them. Many owners expect to sell their used Duster for nearly what they paid for it, but as more 2025 models hit the used market, prices are stabilizing. You might find that the investment isn't quite as bulletproof as the internet rumors suggested when it comes time to trade up. Finally, let's talk about the exit strategy, because one day you will want to sell this car. Resale expectations can be unrealistic, because the Duster is so popular and holds its value better than many budget cars. Sellers often have inflated ideas of what their car is worth. While demand is high, the market is also flooded with used Dusters. Buyers are often savvy and looking for the same bargain the original owner wanted. You might find that the strong resale value everyone talks about isn't quite the gold mine you envisioned when it comes time to trade in. The 2025 Dacia Duster is still a fantastic achievement in value, but it is important to know these realities before you sign the paperwork. Would you like me to compare the Duster's real-world costs against its closest rivals to see if it's still the best deal?
Change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest.